Finally, the USCIS has given the official announcement regarding the H1B lottery results. The results are already seen coming from the last weekend, but the official result has been declared on 29th of March. Now, if you are wondering that how many phases of the results are gone, what is your status going to look like, what to do next, what are the facts and figures related to this year's lottery, then the answer to all these questions lies in today's video. For your convenience, I have divided this video into 3 segments. In the first segment, we will be discussing about the highlights of the entire announcement. In the second segment, we will be discussing about what to expect in future. That is, the USCIS has given a notice about what to expect in the future after filing your H1B petition. And in the third segment, we will be covering about the facts and figures like the number of registrations and the premium processing and all those details. So do not forget to watch the video till the end. Hello, Namaste, welcome back to my channel. I am Pragnya Mishra, your visa, immigration and travel guide. If you're interested in any topics related to US visa, immigration, studying in US, traveling, colleges, jobs and anything related to that, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel and stay updated. The most anticipated H1B Visa Lottery has finally been completed and the results are out. Since the last weekend, we could see many people getting notifications about being selected, and there were many speculations going on in the air that how many phases of the results are going to be out, how many people are going to be selected, and many things more. Finally, the official notice has been given out by the USCIS regarding all the details about this H1B lottery this year. So we will be decoding this entire announcement one by one. Before we move deep into the video, let's have a highlights of about this announcement. The first highlight about the announcement is that the USCIS had received more than enough registrations to fulfill its cap limit for the year. So they were having sufficient amount of registrations from which they have made their selections. The second highlight of the announcement is that the process of random selection was being used in selecting the applicants. Now, we can see many speculations going around that some people saying that USCIS is favoring a certain companies or favoring with certain degrees or with certain criterias. No, it's not like that. The USCIS has made it clear that they have used the random selection method in order to shortlist the applicants for this year's H1B. The third highlight is very important, and this may definitely interest you. It states that the USCIS has notified all the selected applicants in the first round of selection. As we know, in the previous year, there were 3 rounds of selection. We don't know what's going to happen in this year, but the USCIS has mentioned that it has informed all the applicants, the successful applicants, in its first round of selection. So we hope that there might be a second or a third round as well. So now, if you are selected, you must already be notified about the same. And if you have not received any notification yet, then I can say this has been a tough one for you, and better luck for the next time. The fourth highlight is that all the selected applicants, when they go into the registered account, they can see their status as selected. So this is a confirmation that you are being selected. You can see your status being changed to selected. And with this also comes the fifth highlight. If you are not selected, then your status will show as submitted. It's not rejected or anything, it will just show as submitted. It means you are not selected and you are in a wait list. Wait list for what? If there is a further round of selection, if there's a second or a third round of selection, then you will definitely be taken into consideration. Now the sixth highlight, this is a real important one. If you feel that having multiple registrations or filing multiple applications from the same employer is going to increase your chances in the lottery, then you are wrong. The USCIS has made it clear that in case there are multiple registrations or applications of the same beneficiary from a company, then it has been invalidated. It means it has been denied. So this, you are getting it in the on the wrong side of the entire coin, I can say. If you're feeling that it's going to increase your chances, then it's wrong. You are totally being invalidated. You are totally removed from the lottery process by this. And the status of such beneficiary is going to show as denied. And the last highlight, it's about the payments. We all know that there's a payment fee, there's a fees for this lottery. If your payment has failed, if the payment has been rejected or declined, then obviously you will be denied and your status will be invalidated again, and you are not going to get through this lottery. So these were the major highlights of the announcement made by the USCIS for this year's lottery. So now in the second segment of the video, we will be discussing about when to file and how to file your H1B petition. So there are also certain announcements being made by the USCIS regarding this. So let us go through that one by one. The first thing, they will be receiving applications only from the selected applicants. If you are selected in the lottery, you have received the notification, then only you are eligible to make an H1B petition. The second point, it's very common, you have a 90 days window to file your H1B petition, which starts from 1st of April and ends on 30th of June. So in between 1st of April to 30th of June, you are ready to file your petitions and they will be receiving the same. Now the third point, for those who have been selected in the master's cap, it's required that you give eligibility, the proof of eligibility for being selected in the master's cap. That means you have to submit your degrees to justify that you have a master's degree and thus eligible for this master's cap. The fourth point is about where to send your H1B petition. So the service center is being listed in your selection list. So you have to send your documents, you have to send your petition to that service center only in order to avoid any sort of delays. Now the fifth point, it's an important one. There is no online filing for H1B petition. It has to be in physical form. So you have to send your package, your documents and your petition physically to the service center. So there is no online filing yet for the H1B petitions. Be prepared to send it physically. And the sixth point, it's a general one, that all requirements for H1B is supposed to be met by the applicant. You are supposed to give sufficient proof that you meet the eligibility criteria for H1B, like your degrees, your certificates, whatever is the eligibility criteria. You have to give sufficient proof to prove that you are eligible to have an H1B visa, and all these documents are supposed to be included. Moving on to the next segment of the video. In this segment, we will be discussing about what to expect in the future. The USCIS has given a certain clarification and a notice in advance that you are to expect some delays in the receipt notice for your H1B petitions filed. They say that they are already receiving huge amount of H1B petitions, which is true, and of course there will be going to be some sort of delays for you to receive your receipt for the H1B petition that you have submitted. They also make it clear that do not submit a second petition if your status shows delivered as per your delivery partner, and if after 30 days of sending your package your status does not show delivered, or it shows lost or withdrawn or whatever it is, then you can make a second petition. But before making a second petition, make sure you submit a withdraw for your first petition and make a second petition. So the last segment of the video, I will be addressing some very general questions and queries. Like many people have a question that how many registrations were being made, how many people applied for H1B this year. To be honest, there is no official details of the data yet. They have not released anything in the official website, but it is being told that over 300,000 applicants have been for this year's lottery, but there is no official data from the USCIS. Yes, there is also no division between the US master's cap and the regular cap, so we do not have any actual data for that yet. It's just the speculations, nothing is confirmed as of now. And the second thing, premium processing. You all know about premium processing. It enables you to get the result within 15 days. All is that you have to pay a certain amount of fees for getting your results that quick. Previously the premium processing were being restricted, but now there is no specific data that it has been restricted, so you are supposed to be able to have a premium processing if you are interested in doing the same. This will enable you to get your results as fast as in 15 days. So premium processing seems to be open. I wish you very all the best with your H1B petition. Very soon I will be coming up with my next video, which will include all the documents that are required for your H1B petition, so that you have everything in hand, there are no mistakes to be made, and you have a successful H1B visa. So make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel and stay updated with all the updates that are going to come from now. Thank you.